these maple trees are. And I want to show y'all from tapping the tree, collecting the sap, boiling it down, all what's entailed to making maple syrup. It's like February 18th right now. So this ain't no big operation. It's just something I like to do. Oh, look at that deer. And I'll be out there looking for sheds too later. Now that's a nice deer cover. Oh, there goes. I don't know if you can see him. My gosh, the whole herd's back there. Got some running up in top. Got a bunch running out of the bottom. All right. Tappy, tappy, tappy. It's coming out already. So I just cut a hole in a milk jug I wash out. Put it right there. Then I'll take a string and tie it on. This is the fun part, doing this one-handed. Yeah, I'll just wash out some old milk jugs. Get about 5 or 6 of them. I'll get about all right, that's over halfway full, so about 3.5 gallons this afternoon. I got 4 this morning, and now I've got a total for 2 jugs per tree. So theoretically, tomorrow morning I should be coming up here and I'll get at least 5 gallons. And 10 gallons will get you about 2 pints of syrup. That's a lot of boiling, folks, so you just got to be patient. But I'll show you the next step that I take. All right, once I got it out of the tree, this is what I do. Let's have my 2 5-gallon buckets, an empty one, a strainer, dish towel. That'll catch all the little pieces of bark, ants. Just take your time on this. Just like drain, just, you know, that's like a coffee filter. Trust me, the maple syrup you buy in your fancy stores ain't gonna be as clean as this. Because that catches all them ants and little spiders. And bark. I use a pressure canner without the top. And you see there, those little bits of bark and stuff I got out of there. And now, it's all clean. This year, I'm just boiling it down as I go, and I'll come back when that gets about 2 inches from the bottom, Then I'll transfer it to a pan and boil it down the rest of the way. Boiled this down from about 5 gallons of sap from this morning. We'll need to boil down a little bit more. Okay, this is the first 10 gallons, what I ended up getting. That little bit on the bottom, that's minerals that come right out, you know, from the ground through the tree. I've been using this jar here to separate. And that little half pint back there, got that cleaned up. But yeah, right there is 10 gallons of sap in the maple syrup. It takes 44 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. These fancy places, yes, they are a little bit prettier because they use little filters to take the minerals out. That minerals, that don't hurt nothing. So, letting this cool to see how thick it is. It's still pretty warm and loose. But I'll fill this pan to about halfway full and put it on between medium and high and just let it boil down slow. But as the pan gets lower, you want to turn your heat down because as this syrup thickens, it'll actually really bubble and it can boil over. And that you don't want. So with this here, what I got cooking down there, I should go ahead and end up with another pint. Yep, it's slow, but you know what? It's free. It's Daniel, and I'm out. Okay, this was my first run. This is done, this is sealed, and this here is what I got today. This was from about 6 to 7 gallons of sap. After letting it cool, I set in the fridge. It's still a little not thick like I want it, so I'll boil this down some more. And I don't have a hydrometer, so I just, you know, kind of watch it. But yeah, right there you go. I'll boil this down just a little bit more at a very low heat, and that'll bring it right up to the consistency that you're used to seeing in the store. Okay, just a little bit at a time, but that's how you make it, just patience. Watch the water boil, folks, and I'm out.